Jimmie's. Actual. Factuals. Factuals. Jimmie's. Actual. Factuals. Jimmie's. Actual.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Today's topics, we're going to ask everybody what are their fears or phobias.
Whoa!
Let's go. Please tell us what are your phobias and fears and why?
Well, you see, I'm afraid of spiders, big spiders, and just bugs in general.
Why is that?
Well, I don't like them touching me, and they just seem to fall out of trees and get lost in my hair.
I'm afraid of dogs and elevators.
Why is that purpose?
Elevators are scary because they're really like this confined space, and I don't want to be stuck in them. And dogs, I have no idea. I've just always been afraid of dogs.
My fear would probably be roller coasters, because when I was a kid, I went really high up in the air on a roller coaster and I almost fell out. So
I'd say I'm afraid of the ocean, just because I'm always afraid of being swept out to sea and what might be under the water. Yeah.
I have a really big fear of spiders because they have like 8 legs and really creepy beady eyes. Also a fear of like really small dark places. I don't know, because I don't know where things are, but it's really small and tight, and yeah. That's pretty much it, I think.
I'm afraid of spending my whole life alone because, like, I guess the thought of it's depressing.
I have that kind of thing too. Thanks.
Clowns from watching Stephen King's It.
Heights, just from being on like Ferris wheels and like bridges high up.
And my fears and phobias. I have just one, but it's the worst of every phobia. It's lobsters. I hate them. Yeah, it's funny for some people, but no, for me it's crazy. I cannot handle it. When I go to a restaurant, I can punch people for that. But now I'm okay because there's no lobster around. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd have to say I'm most afraid of falling. That just freaks me out. I don't like the sensation of it at all. It just, the feeling of it, and then knowing that I'm going to hit the ground in some way and think I might get hurt or something might happen, that just freaks me out a lot.
What are my phobias? I guess one of my phobias would be like getting buried alive. That'd be creepy. Yeah. Well, that'd be a fear. One of my phobias, I don't know. I'm not really scared of a lot of things. I guess being trapped in a small place or being buried alive, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of animals that could kill you, like snakes and sharks and such. But probably my biggest one of all is heights. I do not like roller coasters. I don't really like being near banisters. Even in the ATC, where on the second floor when you're sitting by the computers up there, like if I look up and just see how tall that is, like I just start getting chills in my body. I'm not fond of heights.
Fears and phobias? I actually don't have any. I fear nothing, for the Lord is my strength and gets me through anything.
I'd say my number one fear is heights and or falling. That's why I can't do roller coasters, especially ones with the loops.
I don't really have any.
So you're like a man without fear then?
Pretty much.
I don't know why, but I've always been afraid of spiders. It's just always been that way.
I don't like bugs because they can just sneak in anywhere and you don't know if they're climbing on you, and then you just look and there they are. And they're so little, and I hate bugs. They're disgusting.
I don't think I have a phobia, but I am really afraid of flying roaches. I'm not afraid of roaches in general, but I don't think they should fly. They should crawl. That's okay. They shouldn't fly. Okay.
Oh, definitely snakes. They're so sneaky. They're always in crevices and corners. They could be in your house, and you don't know until at night when you're sleeping. They come out. So if I'm watching a show and there's snakes, I probably lift my feet up. It's kind of weird, but something might come from under the chair or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think my big fear would be large animals like bears or
tigers, like in Anchorman where they get thrown into the bear pit. That really scares me. Like zoo animals, I'm really afraid of them. I don't know. I think about like getting eaten by big animals, and I don't like that thought. So that's probably my biggest fear.
My number one fears are sharks and ovens, because I'm afraid of getting eaten by a shark or burnt by an oven. That's it.
Ah, man, I can't even think of one. What's your fear, Carl?
My fear is running on a wax floor with wool socks getting chased by timber wolves and spiders and heights.
I'm really afraid of spiders because they have too many legs and they're really, really fast and they're just icky.
I'm afraid of being on camera.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it terrifies me. And microphones.
I thank everybody for telling us their fears and phobias. And if you know yours, please give us a comment below. And until next week, this is Jimmy Johnson for Actual Factuals. Have a good week.
Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals. Jimmie's Actual Factuals.
I have just one. It's horrible. Lobsters. I hate lobsters. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's just when I go to a restaurant, I can punch you. Oh, my fears and phobias. Okay, I have one. It's the worst. I hate it. I hate lobsters. It's horrible. I cannot.
What are you afraid of and why?
Wait a second. I can't do it. Because he's laughing. He's laughing.